Howdy gang, back here, it's Jeff from G's Gear, knocking out a second video today of a really cool 12-string guitar that we're going to just list up at the shop. This one comes out of my personal collection, and I hate to part with it, but my house has a finite amount of room and I'm bringing in some more instruments, so something's got to go. And what we have here is a 1965 Hagstrom XII. 12-string guitar made by Hagstrom in Sweden somewhere between 1965 and 67. That's the years of production on this model of guitar. This one's in 1965, and it is in the nearest of near mint condition. It is missing some chrome from the stop tailpiece. Other than that, this thing is like factory new. It is absolutely gorgeous. Flip that around for you a little bit. Fire engine kind of red, cherry red. And it's just in beautiful shape. I love Hagstrom guitars. I love these things. These are one of the most undervalued and underappreciated guitars on the market today. So what do we got going on here? It's a birch body with a maple neck, bolt-on neck, maple neck, rosewood fretboard, and it incorporates the famous Hagstrom truss rod system. For those of you who have not ever seen a Hagstrom up close, they have a proprietary truss rod approach where the truss rod looks something like a letter H, and it has then a center core, which is the round adjustable rod part. It's like having a round truss rod inside an I-beam or an H-beam, however you want to think of it. So when the guitar is manufactured, before the fretboard goes on, a router routes a channel in the guitar that matches that letter H. And that truss rod slides into it, and it's got all that bearing surface everywhere. Fretboard goes on, and these necks don't move. They're absolutely dead straight. They don't move. Because they don't move, there's unbelievable sustain in Hagstrom guitars. And it also allows for a very low action. This is a 12-string. At the E on the 12th fret, the action is 5/64 of an inch, a smidgen over a 16th. And on the other E, the high E, it's right at a 16th. This is like having a Gibson SG. They're that fast, but it's a 12-string. And it's tuned to pitch. It's tuned up to E. This isn't knocked down. You don't worry about that on Hagstrom because these necks just don't move. The pickups are Hagstrom designed copies, impressions of a Gibson P90. They're single coil pickups with a wide flat bobbin. They're not noisy. Coming through an amplifier here at the house, there's a tiny amount of hum, but it's not like coming through an old Fender with single coil noise. Hagstrom likes switches. So back then you had a switch up here, which is your master on-off. So you're on stage, you can just turn the whole guitar off and put it in a stand and forget about it. Then you have a separate on-off switch for each of the pickups. L for low, your neck position, H for high, your bridge position, and then there's a separate sliding switch which is a boost cut switch for each of the pickups. So we can have both pickups on, we can have any one pickup on, and then we can boost or cut that pickup with the sliders here. And then there's just a master volume back here. So it's really pretty straightforward. Put it through some paces here. I've just turned off the bridge pickup, so all we're hearing is the neck pickup. Now here I'm just playing with my tone control. It's subtle. take the neck pickup off. Now I've got both pickups off, so once again it's a quiet instrument. Put the bridge pickup on. That was with the, actually I had the cut in on that. We'll take it out and leave the pickup to just ring normally. There you have it. Put both pickups on. Just engage the boost cut on the neck pickup. Now do the same, both pickups are on, and we'll engage the boost and the cut on the bridge pickup. So as I think you can hear, there's a relatively wide tonal palette that you can get out of the boost and the cuts, mixing them in with the two pickups. This was a guitar that was used by Frank Zappa and by Steve Hackett with Genesis. And it's also, this is an uncommon color. They made them in Fire Engine Red here, or Cherry Red. They made them in black, cherry red, and sunburst. And the sunburst ones are the ones that you see all the time. But to see one in red is kind of rare, and to see it in this condition, you're just not going to. You're just not going to. These things are great. They're fast. You can play lead guitar on a 12 in the way that, say, Roger McGuinn would do with the Byrds. And just treat it like any other electric 12-string or any other electric guitar with a fast action. It just happens to be a 12-string. So there you go. It's at G's Gear at Reverb.com. And as we always say, it's there today. You know, we don't know how long these things are going to last, but we always have cool instruments at Reverb.com. We're working on a few kind of behind the scenes here. Some as an old, I've still got that old K. What the heck is it? Oh, an old K-Craft with the Venetian body that we're hoping to get up pretty soon. But we've got some customer stuff too that we're knocking out, and we're taking care of that. So there you go. Check us out at G's Gear at Reverb.com. Come see this Hagstrom 12 and take a look at the other cool electric and acoustic guitars that we have. And we've always got something new that we're adding. Thanks so much for checking us out. Thanks for signing up for the YouTube channel here and getting these videos as we produce them. And we'll see you, as we say, on the flip side. did I mention the sustain?